don't know that we've ever done a Fulton bomb on the road bike. It's not on camera. What better place than here? What better time than now? Well, I did it to myself. Now I've got Take the Power Back stuck in my head. It's been a very Rage Against the Machine weekend, YouTube. Because it was already there. Durr. Trying to move my chain onto chain rings that don't exist, YouTube. This geared bike business, man. It's for the birds. Don't give me all these buttons to push, levers to manipulate. Leg push, make bike go. Leg stop, make bike not go. That's all I need. And a handbrake, front handbrake, because I'm old and weak. That front handbrake is my least favorite part. I generally hate dealing with brakes. Like I say, man, keep it simple. Seeing a lot of cyclists out here today. Even more, seeing lots of Lycra cyclists out here today. It is a Sunday. And it's a really nice day for it. It's a little bit cloudy, and a little bit windy, but that has kind of helped to wipe out some of the brutal heat we were experiencing yesterday. I say brutal, it was like mid-80s. But with the humidity and with how cold it's been, it felt bad. I mean, you know, as I believe I said in an earlier video, probably just prior to this, I'm there for it. I like the sweat. I don't like SUVs behind me as much as I appreciate them not passing me in the tight area there. Yeah, they're still back there. I'll give them a lot of room. No, they were just being courteous for the most part. I mean, again, I get annoyed because they were in my blind spot, but again, in the grand scheme of things, it's a very minor quibble compared to most people just blasting past me within 2 feet of me at 10 over the speed limit. So yeah, whoever that was back there, thank you. You're an actually good driver. You're one of the few. Or at least you were for the minute or so we shared the road. You'll have no way of knowing this is you because I'm not even going to show you. That one involves splicing in my rear camera, and that's a whole lot of work. And if you know anything about video editing, you probably know I have no fucking idea what I'm doing, man. I just splice stuff up, slap in some plugins, put whatever music I feel like over it, audio normalize over the whole thing as it exports, and call that a video. Because again, I just make videos, man. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what I'm doing. We're going to stay out of the park today. Trying to make good time. It is Father's Day, so I have celebrations to get to. Pass it on your left. I know a lot of people just yell on your left. My theory that I may or may not just have come up with is that if I lead with the word passing, that gets them to pay attention, and then they actually hear the words on the left, which is really the important message. Maybe one day I'll get a bell, but for now I can usually make my voice ring out well enough that it serves the same function. So as long as my lungs stay in decent shape, we can still do that. A lot of windy days. Not my favorite. But the temperature's nice and it's dry, so probably shouldn't complain too much. So again, I was talking in a recent video and I still think this is the powwow. It must be longer than I think it is. It must be the whole week. And this is just the kickoff. That's good. I'd like to visit it. I'd like to visit it. Show some support. Haven't been in a few years. Trying out a little bit different camera positioning today. I usually set it out so it's directly forward in front of the handlebars, kind of mimicking the computer mount that is basically semi-permanently on my Thunderdome, the fixed gear Thunderdome right now, but just with a little more length. I'll usually angle it up just a little bit. And today I wanted to try something a little different, and the options were put it down closer to the tire, which I don't like because I've had this thing, I've had the bolt shake loose and the camera dropped into my front tire. Luckily, I had lens guards on, so they took the damage. But still, it is a concern. So instead, I decided to go almost straight up. Again, at a slight angle, but very nearly vertical from the mount. So the front lens is pointed basically right at my neck. But then the good thing is the front lens gets an entirely unobstructed view of what's in front of me. It's usually not a concern because the way the camera works, it only does like the algorithmic stitching within a certain range. So once you get a certain distance away from the camera, you're seeing actual video. Again, it's video that's merged together from two separate lenses, but they have all the visual information that's there. And say, I guess for those of you who don't know, the way these 360 cameras work is it's two lenses. Hold on, my freaking thing is getting loose. 2 lenses, and each captures a separate image, just like a normal camera. They are ultra fisheye lens, so they capture a little bit over 180 degrees. I want to say it's like 210 or something like that. And then it stitches those 2 images together to create a full 360 video, which you can then reframe and post. Anyway, where there are spaces close to the camera, just because it takes up space in between the lenses, where the cameras can't see, and they use stitching to kind of artificially fill in that area. And if you notice stuff like my handlebars wobbling around, it's because of that. But still, having a lens pointed forward, in theory, should create a better image. I don't know. A more thoroughly unmodified image, I guess. We're just trying shit. Throwing it at the wall, seeing what sticks. Hoot hoot. Yeah, the weather is just perfect for this right now. Just warm enough that I'm comfortable. Just cool enough that I don't really have to break a sweat if I don't want to. And right now I kind of don't. So we're just easing through. Passing on your left. Passing on your left. Passing on your left. Dude has calves. Goals. Passing on your left. So again, as I mentioned earlier, I'm kind of new to the consumer camera world. So I'm learning some stuff, obviously, just in terms of general camera ownership, to say nothing of how to properly make videos. And one thing I'm curious about, if someone who's more experienced in this than me could weigh in maybe, is it normal, particularly for like these action cameras, for the accessories the original equipment manufacturer makes to still require like constant fiddling and adjustment in order to actually work properly? I mean, maybe it's just me, but I bought from them, and their stuff is expensive, because I figured it would work better. But every single piece I have at least requires me to constantly mess with it, because the camera's constantly moving because of vibration, which could be easily countered with just a little bit of extra rubber or padding in the mount. But they cheap out. For an action camera that's designed to be subjected to a lot of vibration, I'm mounting it to the frame of my bicycle. And the one, so I bought like 3 major mounts that I've used a lot. And again, the computer mount, I'm constantly having to adjust the camera. You can see it in my videos. I'll be reaching up and realigning the camera because it's constantly moving around. That one's probably the best of the 3. This one, it may be harder to see because I'm fiddling with a knob at the base of the rod that the camera's mounted on most of the time. But it has like a little screw piece at the end of it that is designed to go up flush against the camera and hold it in position. But, of course, while I'm riding my bike and doing normal bike riding things, it shakes loose and the camera starts moving all over the place. So I can either use that piece to hold the camera in place so that it's facing the right direction, and every once in a while I have to panic because it's about to fall off because it's literally vibrating off of the mount, or I just screw it all the way down and it's at a bit of an angle all the time. It's just, I don't know, man. I expected better. Oh, and yeah, then there's number 3, which, let me get through this hill and we'll go over that. Woo! Let's get Turtle Bro out of the path here. Turtle. Turtle.
Beautiful.
Yeah, didn't want to see that one get run over. Come on, buddy.
You gonna try to move it over?
Yeah, I'm gonna get him at least into the underbrush. No, they don't have long enough necks. You can just grab him by the shell. He's good.
Good idea.
There you go. Been saving a lot of turtles lately, YouTube. At least this one wouldn't have gotten hit by a car, but honestly more for the cyclists than anything, because that would be a bad day if you hit a turtle on your bike. It's a really pretty one too. I hope I got that on camera. Beautiful bright orange coloring. Yeah, man. That's one thing about Michigan. We have a lot of brown and green. Kind of overruns everything. But it kind of, when you get those actual bright colors occurring in nature, it makes them stand out all the more. And I think those are called painted box turtles, if I'm remembering my childhood correctly. Well, took it easy through a lot of that. And I think it paid off. I'm feeling pretty good. Lately, I have been kind of taking the long way to get to Road Rage Alley over here. But I might just dive right into it today. It doesn't really accomplish anything, taking the long way. In fact, I think the actual reason I did it the last couple times is because I had to go to the bathroom and I wanted to stop at the park. But for whatever reason, psychologically speaking, it feels better. And again, like, I think I'm even spending more time on technically bike laneless road. But it's not as crowded, and there's more shoulder. And there is a sidewalk I can escape to for a lot of that beginning part. So it balances out, I guess. Well, also, the last 2 Sundays have done this. I've expected very little traffic and gotten much more than I wanted. Already looking down the road here, I'm seeing more than I like. But pretty well rested up. So we should be able to hammer through it without too much trouble. Now I've got a truck coming. All right, we can give them plenty of room, let them pass. All right, did the fucking light change already? Okay. Weird. I guess we're gone then. Did I just run a red light? Like, what the fuck just happened there? Ooh. Perfect. Not too bad. I think I see one more car coming up behind me, but it's way back there. We'll see what they do. If I'm lucky, they'll turn off before I even have to deal with it. Looks like they already have. Cool. We are going to take it easy, conserve energy. Keep an eye for cars. Again, I think I see one turned on back there. We got lots of room. Get a little more speed, get up this hill. Still clear behind me. There's a car, okay. That's fine, we've got some shoulder here. We'll give him some room. Shoulder doesn't really get nasty until a little bit up here. Here they come. No one behind them that I can see. Yeah, nice and clear. So we are going to stay mostly on the shoulder, ride the line a little bit. And then the worst part, both in terms of safety and fun. Looks clear behind me, so got some potholes right at the bottom here, and then we can cut safe into the shoulder and slow down a bit. Oh yeah, that's right. They got the LPGA championship going on over here. Funnily enough, in general, that helps to keep the traffic pretty low. Because the people who aren't coming to this event know not to swing through. Anyway, yeah, golf stuff. If that's what you're into. I'm not. But I do sometimes have to pretend to be. And you're only really going to get that if you know me personally. Gotta love the minivan driver getting all aggro at the Ladies Professional Golf Association event. It's just golf ball, bro, and or ma'am. is, is there a feminine equivalent to bro? Sis? Yeah, there we go, sis. Duh. Where? Sorry. Brain short-circuited for a moment there. It's been happening a lot lately. Been smoking a little bit too much of the green stuff, I guess. How's that meme go? Sometimes I forget. This is what it's all about. Right here, baby. Just putzing hands-free down the street while 50 motorists pass me at 75 miles per hour. I guess when I'm in a more aero position, this camera's right in my fucking face. Right at my nose. So, hello YouTube. It is lovely to see you today. I am sorry if this is a little close. Just a little bit longer, and then it'll all be over. Promise it's not like that, YouTube. Whew. That is one of my other favorite, very silly things about pickup truck owners. If I can hear your tires on the road over the sound of your engine, to the point where I can't even tell the difference between the sound your tires make and the sound your engine is making when you're traveling at, between 60 and 70 miles per hour, you have the wrong tires on. I don't know what to tell you. I don't know if you just love spending money on rubber and gasoline, but buy road tires, please. My God. I say the amount of atmospheric microplastics I am probably breathing in now compared to 2 minutes ago, probably insane. But not as insane as running off-road tires on the flapping highway on your commuting vehicle. Bonkers. So like that old clunker of a pickup truck that I know is well out of view now, but I trust you know what I'm talking about. I mean, reeks of gasoline. The engine sounds like death itself. I'm sure the fuel economy is complete and utter trash, and it's destroying the environment in about a gajillion different ways that other truck probably isn't. But it has tires on it that don't have big blocky chunks of rubber sticking out of it that serve no other purpose on the fucking paved roadway than to cost you money as you wear them down. People spend 5 figures easy on these vehicles and put all this time and effort into making it, quote, look cool, unquote, debatable, and don't take 2 seconds to think about the money they're fucking setting on fire. Yeah, I probably shouldn't be ambiguous about this, but if you drive a pickup truck and it doesn't have one of those special designators on the license plate, it says farm or work or what have you. I only know the farm one, I'm sure there are others. Then sell your truck. You're a piece of shit for even owning it. Sell it, and maybe one day you can undo the damage you've caused. But probably not. I don't think any of us ever will. Some of us are at least willing to take a moment of consideration to try. So yeah. Stop driving your damn pickup truck. Period.